Hello and welcome to the video. My name's Stuart. I'm a watch dealer here in Dubai, and today we are talking about the Rolex OP Pistachio. So this watch was released this year in April at Switzerland Watches and Wonders, and wow, I think it caught everyone by surprise. I don't think anyone really saw this coming. I think there was rumours that some of the older models of the OP range were going to get discontinued, like the Celebration, but it's really pretty cool that Rolex has brought out some new fun colours for the Oyster Perpetual range. The new fun colours are the pistachio, the lavender and the beige, and today I have the pistachio with me. So what are my thoughts? Personally, I think it's really cool that they're doing these colours. I like it, something different, fun. And my original thought though is that, you know, these colours don't interest me. Like, why do I want to wear a watch that's a pistachio colour? You know, I was thinking, like, what would I wear it with? What would it go with? Do you know what I mean? However, since having this watch for the last day, and I did wear it last night when I went out in the mall, it really grew on me, and I realised that you actually, you know, it doesn't matter what you're wearing. You know, it looks good, and yeah, it's actually really grown on me, and it is a watch that I would consider buying. I asked ChatGPT, you know, what does pistachio green go with, and it said other pastel colours. It said beige and browns, and it said if you want it to pop out more and be more striking, it goes well with navy blue and black. So actually there is a lot that it does pair well with, and yeah, kudos to Rolex for, you know, giving us some more fun colours to enjoy. But it is the, you know, the OP range has a long history with Rolex. They originally came out in the 1930s, and, you know, previously in Rolex's history, it also was very fun with the colours, and they've kept to that tradition by releasing these new ones. Now, you know, it is the same OP that we had before. There's not really any changes to the case. It has the little half link here. If you get a bit hot, you can create the extra breathing space there. So yeah, obviously it's on the Oyster strap, the same face, which is very classic, understated, and with these baton hour markers and the white gold hands and the white gold hour markers, you know, very high quality, obviously. Now, in terms of price, this is one of the Rolexes that trades over retail percentage wise the highest. If you were to buy this from the AD, it would cost you in dollars about $6,600 if you put the price in pounds and dirham, depending where you are in the world. I think in Dubai they're trading a little bit cheaper. The 41mm version of this watch sells for around $6,600, and secondhand at the moment for approximately around $12,000. Now this one's the 36mm, which is for sale for 40,000 dirham. So if you are interested, please feel free to shoot me a message and we can talk about that. But yeah, so I am based in Dubai. You know, obviously if you're in another part of the world, it can, you know, it's a bit tricky sending watches in the mail and that, so it's just for UAE based people. But that's still a big markup from what it sells for at the AD. So if you get a phone call for an OP and it's got a pastel dial, it's an immediate yes, especially if you aren't interested in keeping it, because you would be able to turn around and sell it and make decent money. However, I would encourage you to keep it and enjoy it, because it is a beautiful watch and these are cool colours. This watch is for sale, so feel free to message me if you are interested. Now the OP, the great thing about the OP is it comes in a lot of different sizes. It comes in 28, 31, 34, 36 and 41mm. So you really do have a wide choice of sizes. You know, it's basically a unisex watch. So for the petite lady or the good-sized gentleman, there's an OP for everyone. The one I have here in my hand is 36mm. So yeah, very cool from Rolex. What will be interesting is how long they will do this run for. Sometimes these new colours come and go after a year or two. Sometimes they stick around for 10 years. You know, I've got a feeling this will be a shorter run, a year or two. But let me know what you guys think. Now, if you guys live in Dubai and you're interested in selling a watch, then I would love to give you a quote. Send me a message on my Instagram to include a few basic details about the watch, and I'll happily give you a quote. Okay, that's all for today's video. Hit the like button, subscribe if you found this interesting, and I'll see you in the next one.